أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Few brothers have reached out to me and they have asked me to record this video in English because this morning I recorded the video in Urdu, and this video is all about the criteria of moon sighting. As you know that we follow the lunar calendar, Islamic calendar, Hijrah calendar, and every year on at the beginning of Ramadan or Eid al-Adha or Hajj or Eid al-Fitr, there has been disputes and people get divided because some follow Saudi Arabia, some follow the local moon sighting. So Islamic Supreme Council of Canada did not have the masajid in Nova Scotia. And New Brunswick, we also have recently, just last few years, we established the masajid there. So because of the time differences, Canada is a huge country. We have 6 time zones. So by the time we wait for sun to set in the west, because we know that the crescent will sight in the west from the east, crescent rises from the west. So by the time the sun sets in the west, it's already too late for people in Nova Scotia, Muslim brother and sister in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, to listen the news whether crescent has been sighted or not sighted. This out there is already 1 o'clock in the morning or 12 midnight. So that's why, in order to eliminate this problem, we wanted to make sure that all our masajid, Islamic Supreme Council of Canada's masajid, celebrate Ramadan and Eid, on the same day. So it will be a smooth line. We do not want to divide our masajid. So with the consultation from ulama from Turkey, from United Kingdom, from Scotland, from Holland, and many other parts of the world, and even from Pakistan, alhamdulillah, our imams, our Mufti Sahiban has consulted the scholars there as well. Islamic Supreme Council of Canada established a committee of 10 ulama, Mufti Sahiban. That includes the president of the Canadian Fatwa Council, Hazrat Allama Dr. Mufti Muhammad Naeem Rabbani Sahab, the president of the Hilal Committee of Canada, Allama Ghalib Hussain Akbar Chishti Sahab, the president of the Jamaat Ahl Sunnat Canada, Hazrat Allama Maulana Imran Syed Sahab, Allama Mufti Safiullah Chishti Sahab, Allama Amir Hussain Chishti Sahib, Allama Muhammad Zishan Sahab from Milton, Ontario, Allama Tawsif Raza Sahab, Allama Ayyub Ashrafi Sahab, Hafiz Fahad Sahab. These are very prominent scholars, alhamdulillah, in Canada, and they are very qualified scholars. Plus, we have already face-to-face at the meeting in Turkey with the various scholars, face-to-face meeting with the British Fatwa Council leaders, Dr. Munir Sahab, Dr. Musharraf Hussain, Dr. Amjad Aziz, Dr. Mansoor, and many other, alhamdulillah, very learned scholars. So after consultation with them, Islamic Supreme Council of Canada was facing a problem because now we have masajid in Nova Scotia and we are going to have in Newfoundland very soon. And there is a huge time difference. We had to smooth line this thing. So what we have done, in the past we have accepted the witnesses of the moon sighting from North and South Americas. North and South America. We have been doing this for the last 15, 16 years. Now because of the time differences and the sun, by the time sun sets in the west, it is already very late for the people in Newfoundland and Nova Scotia. So that's why we decided, after the consultation with highly qualified ulama, that we can have a global moon sighting. And what does that mean? Global moon sighting is not an organization and some Pakistani scholars or some ulama has decided. Imam Azam Abu Hanifa radiallahu ta'ala anhu has already mentioned 14 centuries ago that if somehow the news can be communicated around the world of a moon sighting in any one place, then it can be acceptable for all of Muslims around the world. Ala Hazrat Imam Ahl Sunnat al-Shah Ahmad Raza Khan rahmatullah alayh has also said the same thing in the Fatawa Rizviya. So based upon the issue that we are facing in Canada and based upon the permissibility of the Matlab Wahid for the whole world, we have decided that inshallah we'll follow the global moon sighting. It does not mean that we have been making wrong decisions in the past. No, that was all right decision. And still, I want to be very clear. We are not deviating from the Sunnah of Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. We cannot, we will never. That moon sighting is the most important criteria that defined by Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. So we will continue on Ru'yat Hilal, and we will continue Ru'yat Hilal based upon the hadith of Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. We are not going to follow the birth of the moon. We will follow the Ru'yat of the moon. Alhamdulillah. So, but we also going to validate through science. The reason why science? The reason is, with all due respect to our Saudi brothers and those who follow Saudi Arabia in the past have done this thing, not every time, but sometime. Within the last few years, a couple of times. That scientifically it was impossible to see the moon in Saudi Arabia, but Saudi Arabia knows that a moon has been sighted. And that's why we do not see the announcement of Saudi Arabia is credible, with all due respect. We don't consider them as a credible announcement because it goes against science sometime, not all the time. So the criteria that Turkey has, it is almost impossible that moon will not be sighted. And especially moon will be sighted in Canada or California or Houston, west coast of North America and South America. So moon will sight, and inshallah will follow that criteria. But we will also make sure that scientifically it is feasible to witness the new moon, and that is the criteria. So nobody should be misunderstanding that we are changing our criteria and we are making calendar and this and that. We are following Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. We are not following Saudi Arabia. We will continue Ru'yat Hilal, witnessing of the Hilal, and then we will be validating from the scientific calculation. But we will follow the global moon sighting anywhere in the world when moon is sighted, and there are witnesses who will confirm that they have witnessed the moon. Inshallah, we will accept that announcement, inshallah. May Allah guide all of us. May Allah unite all of us. May Allah accept our prayers. And inshallah, Ramadan is coming. May Allah give us the blessing and bless us, all of us, the entire ummah, with the blessings of Ramadan, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.